Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Um Hopefully we're streaming okay. The last couple of times we've streamed, we've had some technical difficulties. So I am going to just pause for a second. Yep. Trouble streaming again.
Hello. Is it working?
Hi guys, it looks like we're having some technical difficulties in some place, and so I was calling my support team, but it looks like I am streaming somewhere. Can y'all tell me what group you're seeing me in? You guys, I'm sorry. Kate, can you tell me what group you're seeing me in? Same with you, Ashley.
I see you in the live group. You're in the group.
Okay, cool. Okay, getting off the phone. Thanks. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Oh my gosh, you guys, my streaming software has been such a biatch. It's been so freaking difficult. It's not even funny. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. But hi, everybody, and happy Wednesday. I hope that everybody's having an amazing day. I'm super excited that you guys are here. We are going to do some awesome stuff today. We are going to learn how to coach for Coy. And I'm sorry if you see me looking over to the side, it's because I have two monitors, not because I'm not paying attention to y'all. I'm definitely here and present, but all of your comments are coming up on my other monitor. If you guys don't have a two monitor system that you work off of, you really should get one. It's super dope. Anyways, welcome to the Coy Challenge. I'm super stoked that you guys are here, and we're going to do some fun stuff today. I'm going to talk to you guys about the Coy Challenge and what we're doing, and then I'm bringing on three people from the group who are not students, and I am going to coach them for the emotive state of Coy. And I'm going to coach all of you guys too. You should all do this with me so that when you leave today, you're able to do this with your clients, because that would be freaking awesome, right? If you can coach an emotive state for your clients, make them feel comfortable and get amazing, awesome pictures. So that's what we're going to do today. But before we start, I have to tell you guys a little story. So I don't know if any of you saw in the face group yesterday, I had to take Penelope, or Penny, who is my pup. I had to take her to the vet. She was having some skin issues. She's got really sensitive skin. She's a sensitive little girl. So her normal vet contracted COVID, and we had to go. They recommended a new place for us. We took her to the new vet. So I take Penny to the new vet, and they come out and get her because we're doing curbside stuff here in Alameda County. Cases are really high here. Anyway, they come out and get her. They take her in. They call me. They get all her information. They see her, and the doctor walks out. Oh my God, you guys. The doctor walked out, and I was like, like, oh gosh, he was just beautiful. I mean, as beautiful as can be. This guy was just gorgeous, right? And so immediately I was just like, hi, right? All of that stuff. And he starts dressing me down for some things with Penny. He was like, well, she's got too much weight on her. Her toenails are too long. And you thought it was this issue, but it's not this issue. It's you're using Frontline, and that's not a good enough flea medication. And I really thought that she had like a yeast infection or something going on with her skin. Come to find out, I wasn't using a good enough flea medication, and 2 or 3 flea bites on this dog and her whole skin breaks out. Anywho, so he's dressing me down, and I'm just like, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't know. I can't believe I did that. And the whole thing, right? So he was being very kind and friendly, but I was also getting a little bit of a talking too. So he left, and I was just like, oh God, that was so embarrassing. This beautiful doctor comes out, and this whole problem with Penny is because I'm not using the right flea medication for her. So they finished treating her, and it was really expensive because she has very sensitive skin and she ran into a bunch of problems. I promise this is all going to come around to a point. So they bring me Penny back, and I did bring Penny home, and I'm giving her medications, doing all the stuff they told me to do, and the phone rings, and it's the vet. And he's like, "Can I speak with Miss Birdsong, please?" And I was like, "This is Miss Birdsong." And he's like, "Hi, Miss Birdsong. This is Dr. Blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Oh, hi, doctor." No, 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 no. Right. So, and my tone of voice changes immediately. Right. Once I know it's the doctor and I know he's super cute, I'm like, "Oh, hey, doctor." So we start chatting, and I'm like, my vocal intonation is that of like a teenage girl who's like excited to be talking to a boy, right? It's like very cute and very flirty and the whole thing. And then he asked me, "So do you socialize Penny much?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, not really. She's not around very many other dogs." And he's like, "She's such a wonderful dog. She was so good. But maybe a little bit more socialization would be good for her too. Like, do you ever go to dog parks?" And I'm like, "No, not really." And he's like, "Well, would you like to go take Penny on a doggy date?" And I was like, "Yeah, do you have some dogs in mind?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, me and my dogs." And I was like, "Oh, well, yeah, maybe. Can I get back to you?" And of course, I'm going to have to politely decline. But you guys, I'm telling you, it was all because of how coy and flirtatious I was being. So this stuff can be used sometimes intentionally, oftentimes very unintentionally, like yesterday, in so many different scenarios. Like, this guy was gorgeous. He was like, I don't know, 15 years younger than me, like 6'3", super buffed, just beautiful, like dark skinned, blue eyed, like just, oh my God. I mean, literally, when the vet, after the vet came out to like get my dog, I called my team and I was like, "Oh, you guys, the new vet's so hot," right? And so then later to get that phone call was quite funny. So there is absolutely something to being coy. Our body language, 150% makes a difference in the way that people interact with us, whether we're shooting our clients or whether we are in like real world scenarios. Yesterday happened to be a real world scenario, totally worked in my favor. If I was single, I would so be on a doggy date with that dude. It's not even funny. Oh, well. But all of you single ladies, this is good stuff. It's totally good stuff. I know. Hook the rest of you guys up. I know. You guys, he was fine. Oh my God. And he takes care of the animals. You know, he's got to be good, right? So, we're going to learn how to intentionally coach for joy today. And we're going to go through a presentation really quick, and then we are going to all do this together live. So, with that, I am going to share my screen and sharing. Hopefully, let's do this. There we go. Wow, that didn't quite work. Let's try it like this. That's a lot better. Okay, can you guys let me know in the comments if you can see that okay? I know, Larry, I'm totally an animal. I can't help it. I get into trouble everywhere I go, you guys. I swear to God. It's too much. Okay, you guys can see it. Rad, super rad. Okay, so welcome today to the Coy Challenge. I want to thank every single one of you for your time. I know it's the most valuable thing that you have, and I appreciate you spending it with me. And I am going to do my very best to bring you a ton of awesome value today, some quality education. And through the Coy Challenge, one of you is going to win a scholarship to Strip Down. So you're going to want to pay attention. You're going to want to learn how to do this because this is one of the emotions that I teach you for in Strip Down that you can start using intentionally with your clients. And so if you end up not taking Strip Down, which all of you should be taking it, I mean, it's a really important tool for you to have. But if you don't, at least you still have this free education. So let's get into this. Okay, so today we're going to get down and we're going to go straight to the heart of this method because I want to pull back the curtain today and share some of with you the secret sauce that I teach my students in the Strip Down course. And I really, really do want every single one of you to leave with an understanding of how to direct for an emotive state and how to use this in your craft to create better client experiences, to feel more confident while you're working, and to create images that your clients have to purchase. So we're going to increase your sales as well. And to also be able to provide a space for your clients where they get to feel all of their feels, and in an environment where they don't feel judged or uncomfortable or nervous or any of that, because you're really confident in what you're doing and you can hold that safe space for them. Because that's, I mean, truly, that's what they're coming to us for. And I think there are a lot of us who can't, don't know how to do this. I'm here to teach us how. That's what I'm here to do. That's what Strip Down is for. That's what this tool does for you. So, a little bit about me. If you know me, sorry, I have to go through this every time. If you don't know me, I'm Denise Birdsong. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm a published international award winning fashion, wedding, boudoir, and portrait photographer. And yes, I love shooting weddings and I also love shooting portraits. I just love capturing the human condition. And I know a lot of you are like, oh, I'd rather poke out my eyeballs than shoot weddings. But when you do it, when you know how to do it with the strip down methodology, it makes it so incredibly fucking beautiful. If any of you guys shoot weddings, can you let me know in the comments? Because I'm curious how many people here are actually shooting weddings. And then if I have any of my students who are in here, if you're using the methodology in any other portrait genres, if you would let me know that, I'm curious about that. So that would be cool. And thanks. So I'm really passionate about sharing knowledge and information. I absolutely strive to elevate the industry by providing excellent content and value in everything I share, teach, and facilitate. Nothing is regurgitated information. On a couple of the last lives and webinars I've done, people have asked me, well, who did you learn this from? I did not. This is mine. This is absolutely unique to me. I'm not ever going to teach you guys regurgitated information. I'm not going to teach you anything that I'm not brilliant at. So mine. And I work really hard to strive to bring you that value and quality content. And I have a really unique perspective on photography because when I was a little girl, I started dancing at like 2.5, 3 years old. And I danced up until I was like 20 when I broke my knee. So as a visual artist, I had to learn how to tell stories with my body because in dance, you can't speak, you have to use your body. I was also a model many lifetimes ago. Same thing, had to be able to tell stories without speaking. So I learned how to emote and how to make things come to life through body language, which is why I have such a unique perspective on photography. I've been on the other side of the camera, and I've been on the other side of this art form. So the strip down methodology is what I created to teach other photographers how to do this. And I actually believe it's one of the biggest and like most core fundamentals that all of us as portrait photographers need to know. And it's something that's sorely lacking within the photography community. There's lots of education out there. There's like regurgitated education, and there's education out there that's really good education that I totally stand behind and wholeheartedly support and believe. And then there's a lot of education that's not. And I know it gets really difficult trying to figure out like what education is like up and up and what's not. I'm going to tell you right now, this education is on the up and up, and you'll know by the end of the webinar that it is. And you can always talk to my students as well. So it's really important that you don't let your fear hold you back. A lot of us do that. So wherever you are and however you're feeling, I promise you, you have the ability to overcome the self-limiting beliefs by changing your mindset and building the skills needed to create authentic and powerful imagery that you love. So we need to start thinking about those limiting beliefs that are stopping us from moving forward and getting those the fuck out of our way. Like there's no room for fear in this, like none. We can feel it, but then we need to step past it, like, or we're not going to get anywhere. So in doing so, when we do that, you're going to gain the confidence that you need to execute as a standout artist in everything that you create across all the portrait genres. You also might get asked on dates by your vet. You never know. So we have two choices. We can let it be corrosive, fear, and these limiting beliefs, or we can take an action on it. And today we're going to take action on it. So I'm going to ask each one of you to let go of your fear today and just lean into what we're doing. It's really important because then you're going to start to feel what it is that I'm teaching and how incredibly important it is. So when we embrace radical self-acceptance of where we are on our journey, then and only then can we be aware and change our mindset and actually take action? And I want that so desperately for all of you. I know that we all have like dualities in our personalities, and we're very confident in some places in our lives, and other places in our lives we might struggle. And I'm no different than you guys. There are places where I have limiting beliefs as well that I'm currently working on with a coach, so that I can get past it. So I believe in continued growth and continued education, and I invest in myself for that as well. So as difficult as it is, we sometimes we have to step into fear. Like when I started that damn podcast, like there are things that are nerve wracking, and letting go of it is incredibly, incredibly important. Okay. So many of my students have become their very own brave, bold, confident, and amazing artists that know exactly what they're going to create and exactly how they're going to create it. I hear all the time from you guys, I don't know the posing and can't get the emotions on the face. And oh, there's so many things that hold us back. And I have all the answers, I have the solutions for you. They're here. And the students who come into course and they put the work in, they're the ones that have become the industry leaders in the industry and the community. And many have become educators themselves. We have Cara Marie, we have Terry Hofford, we have Lysandra McGinnis, we have the Dirksons. I mean, the list just goes on and on of educators. Carla Mason, like, you guys wouldn't believe how many of the educators within the industry were stripped down students. And so I'm not taking credit for what they do, because they are their own brilliant artists. And everyone who goes through strip down, I'm not trying to turn you into a me. I'm trying to get you to be your authentic self and learn how to do this stuff. So I want you to know that if they can all do it, as well as all of my students who aren't educators, but who are in thriving businesses and happy with the art that they're creating and providing amazing experiences for their clients, they've all done it. So if they can do it, they're not special little unicorns who fart, glitter. They might be special unicorns just like without the glitter. You can do it. If they can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. You can do it. You just have to put in the work, and you have to let go of the fear. We're going to let go of some fear today, okay? So let's dive in. Where I know that you care deeply about the experience and the work that you provide to your clients. And I know this because you've shown up today. I know this because you're a boudoir photographer, period. You wouldn't be doing this if you didn't truly care. I know that you're looking for growth, again, because you're here, and that you want to flourish. And I'm super proud of every single one of you who's taken the time to be here and who's ready to like lean in with me. Like, incredibly proud of you guys. So y'all should be patting yourselves on the back because you're taking a step forward to grow. And that's incredible. Like, it doesn't matter if we just grow a little bit. It's something. It's not staying stagnant, and it's not pulling back. We're leaning in, and when we lean in, beautiful things happen, like vets. Okay, I'm going to stop with that. So when we master creating emotive work, we can actually create works of art that sets our creative heart on fire, which I know all of us want. Some of us are so bored in what we're doing because it's just the same old thing over and over. Or we're really anxious because we go into sessions and we're not sure what to do. And that always sucks. Oh my God. We're going to elevate our client experience in order to shift and change how our clients see themselves. This is so incredibly important. And I know that so many of us, we're doing this on some level, but the extent that we can take it to is so much greater and bigger than you can even imagine. And this is something that we learn how to do and strip down. We can provide for ourselves and our families, actually doing something that we love and that makes a massive impact in our lives, but also in the lives of all of the clients we're reaching, and then in all of the lives that the people they touch, which is me trying to continue my mom's legacy. If you know my story, you know when my mom was dying, she asked me to please not stop doing this, that this was how I kept her alive with me, was by continuing to reach as many people as I could and touch as many lives as I could. So I'm very tied to my why. It's my mommy, and it's my way of keeping her with me. Oh God, not now, not crying now. Okay. Being recognized in our community and industry as the amazing artists that I know every single one of you can be. Every single one of you deserves that. You deserve to be recognized. You deserve to be able to call yourself an artist and not feel weird or funny about it. You deserve to be rooted in confidence in what you're doing. The only person who can give that to you, though, is yourself. I can provide you skills and tools, I can provide you with a course, but you have to do the work. And I'm there to hold your hand every step of the way and pick you up when you fall. We've put accountability ambassadors into the group this time. We're adding an option for personal coaching that you guys can take advantage of if you need it during the course. We're doing everything we can to get every single person across the finish line and really, really, really elevate the industry. So I've listened to all the feedback and I've made the course even better. So we're going to coach together for Coy. And today I want to teach you how to coach for this Coy flirtation. And there are few things more engaging and inviting than a very sweet Coy smile, the batting of lashes, the sweet quiet charm of direct smiling eye contact from across the room. These are so innately human. And if you guys think about it, this is how I describe it in class when we're talking about Coy flirtation. Um, it can be flirtatious, but it's also very warm and safe and welcoming because we're putting our guard down and we're showing people that it's safe to come in. So if you think about it, like in the animal kingdom, when two little doggies come together, if one puts its little head down and wags its little tail, right? The other one knows, oh, okay, this other doggy's okay to play with. Like I can play and have fun. They're welcoming in. However, if one doggy walks up and the other doggy gets its hackles up and it's like, arr, the other doggy's like, fuck that. I ain't playing over here, right? So, Coy flirtation is very much like that body language that we see in dogs' behavior, but this is just how we kind of do it as humans. I flirt with everybody and everything, like babies, vets, my son's female teacher. Like it's in everything that I do because I'm just, and I don't even do it consciously. It's just I'm very interested in connecting with people. I love the human condition. I want to get to know people. I want to be connected to people. I want to experience that all throughout my life and every possible relationship that I have. That doesn't have to be all of you guys. That's okay. Um, but it really does help when you're working in your sessions immensely, immensely. And Coy flirtation is something that's really, really fun to coach for. Really fun. Okay, so as photographers capturing this tender moment, we're given the opportunity to be an active, engaged part of this timeless and beautiful exchange. So it really is like an intimate connection between you and your client where you're allowing them this space to be free and not be judged. So it's important and it's really beautiful. So the definition of coy is making a pretense of shyness or modesty that's actually intended to be alluring as well as inviting. Sounds good, right? That sounds good to me. So the body language that is associated with coy flirtation is oftentimes chin down and upward gaze. I'm going to take my glasses off to do this. And you guys, I'll do this bigger for you. So it's chin down, oftentimes an upward gaze, chin connected to the shoulder and eyes looking up, direct eye contact with like a knowing smile or like a playful gesture. Yeah. And then hands in hair playfully engaged with the face, the mouth. It could be hands at the décolleté. Generally, when we're doing this coy flirtation, we're touching parts of the body where we want people to look. And this is another really good thing because we're giving the hands a job instead of posing them, which makes the images feel so much more because a posed hand is going to kill an image faster than anything else is going to do. It looks really uncomfortable and it takes all of the emotion right out of the image. So again, I'm going to repeat this one more time so you guys hear it loud and clear. The definition of coy flirtation is making a pretense of shyness or modesty that's actually intended to be alluring and also inviting. You're creating a safe space for people to come in. They know that they can come and play with you and you're safe, right? That's a beautiful thing. The body language that's associated with it is oftentimes that chin down, looking up through the lashes, that upward gaze, right? Blinking of the eyelashes works too. Chin connected with that shoulder. This is Coy. Eyes looking up as that's, as we're looking chin to the shoulder, looking up. Direct contact with like, and direct eye contact with like that knowing smile. Yeah. And then hands playing with the hair. Yeah. And around the face and mouth or other parts of the body that we want people to look at. This is all coy flirtation. And then looking at people while we're doing it. Yeah. So if we can actually do this and show our clients this, instead of saying like, look at the light and smile, you're not going to get coy flirtation that way. Or lay on your back and raise your hands above your head and put your feet up on the headboard and tilt your head back. We're getting poses. We're not connecting to humanity. We're not getting emotion. Enough of that shit. We've seen enough of that shit in the industry. We all struggle with it. We hate our images because of it. We need to move past that. We need to go further. And we can. You guys can do it. I've told you already. I believe in you. You can do it. You just got to step past the fear. Okay. So the first step in coaching for Coy is knowing what the body language looks like. So I want you guys to put in the comments, because I want to make sure that you guys are paying attention to me. What are some of the body language associated with coy flirtation? We just went over it in the last slide. So start dropping stuff for me. I want to know that you guys are paying attention to me. Oh my God, it's iced tea time of year. Chin to shoulder. Yes, Kaylee, give me some more, guys. Touching where you want people to look. Chin down. Good. Chin down and an upward gaze. Awesome. Downward gaze. Yes. Eyes, shoulders. Perfect. Playful hands and gestures. Yeah. Okay. Touching parts of the body you want to draw attention to. Looking up. Chin down. Eyes up. Hands in your face playing with the hair. Good. Chin down. Upward gaze. Yay. Hair. Woohoo. Yeah. Okay. Playing with hair, batting lashes, for sure. Hands moving, not posed. Touching where you want people to look. You guys are killing it. Yes. Oh my God. Ashley, thank you for the playful voice and play with hair. Listen, vocal intonation is incredibly important. Little smiles, playing with the hair, upward gaze, the eyelashes, killer. You guys are killing it. You're getting it. This is awesome. I'm super proud of you. Very, very good. Vocal intonation is incredibly important. If I was talking to the vet yesterday and he was telling me, okay, so you didn't do this with Penelope and you should have done that and you should have done this. And I was like, okay, there's a complete disconnect, right? So if I was like, okay, sorry, doctor. Or even if I was like, okay, sorry, doctor. That doesn't work. Do you feel the schism there? But if I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, doctor. I know. I'll do better. I'm sorry. Do you feel the difference? Please tell me you feel the difference. So, I mean, it's just like night and day. Your vocal intonation, your energy has to match the body language, or there's like a schism in the brain, and your client's going to get totally confused and it's not going to work. So, you have to work on that fun, cute, playful, coy, flirty vocal intonation. And that means you need to bring your IAP up. You need to bring your breath up. Your voice needs to get a little bit higher. You need to have fun. You need to play with it. You need to get a little flirty, right? It kind of turns into like molasses or honey or something like that. And it's fun. Okay. So let's see. So the first step in coaching for Coy is knowing what the body language looks like. And then you have to demonstrate it with confidence. So if you're like, okay, I want you to like just put your hand in your hair like this and like smile. I'm nervous. My client knows that I'm nervous. How is my client going to feel? In the comments, how's my client going to feel? If I'm not comfortable doing it, are they going to do it with me? No. They're not going to be able to. I'm not creating the space for them to do it. Come on, folks, engage in those comments with me. Awkward, unsure, nervous, awkward as fuck, awkward. How do you think our clients are feeling right now when you're bringing them in and you're trying to guide and coach them? If you are not confident, they're like sharks. They smell the blood in the water. They are going to feel, they're also empathetic. Humans are empathetic. They're going to feel what you're feeling. If you're like, okay, yeah, so like, just do like, just do like that. They're going to be like, oh God, okay, huh? And then you're going to get this shit picture where they're confused and nervous and uncomfortable. That's not the kind of experience that they deserve. They're trusting us with the most intimate and delicate parts of themselves. I know it's not the experience that you want to give, and it's not going to yield you the type of images that are going to make you stand out, raise your sales, and put you above the rest, and make you feel rooted and confident as an artist. We have to do this with confidence. That means a lot of work and a lot of practice, but it can be done. You do the work, you get the skills, you can freaking do it. I promise. So when you're directing your client, you want to use a soft, sing-songy voice. You want to keep your chin down while you're directing. You want to move those shoulders back and forth. You want to look down and back through the lashes. Do all those beautiful things that create that safe space and that connection with your client. Look at them through your lashes, and my God, flirt with them and flirt with them and flirt with them. Let's be clear. Back to the doggy analogy. Flirting doesn't mean you want to get down their pants. That's not what it means, guys. It means you're creating that space for them, for that human condition to be free and to be beautiful and to be like an intimate connection between two people. Nothing more beautiful in the whole world. It doesn't have ulterior motives. It's not yucky. It's not wrong. It's not bad. Connecting with another human being and allowing them to be safe and free of judgment and fear and just feel the feelings that are inside of them when all of our lives we've been oppressed is one of the most beautiful things you can do. So any of you who are like, flirt with my clients, blah, 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 get it straight. That's not what this means. It means doing beautiful things. So with your own body language, while you're directing, making big, sweeping, playful movements, hands in hair, hands to face, chin down, shoulders forward, shoulders back, all of this stuff. These are the kind of things that you want to be doing while you're trying to coach and direct this client. And the more you demonstrate it, the more comfortable they're going to feel following you. Remember, it's not their job to take a good picture. It's yours. You are the intentional creator of this environment and allowing your client to be safe in this experience. Some of the words that I use, you guys don't have to use my words. You can come up with your own. But I'll tell you, this one, unlike anything else I teach and strip down, works like a fucking dream. Give me a second, kids. Okay, watch this. I want you to look at me like you know something I don't know. Come on. Look at me like you know something. You know a secret that I don't know. Yeah, and then bring your hand in your hair. Kind of look down and then up at me kind of coyly. Or bring that finger right to the side of the mouth. I want to see that you have a secret. Like, show me. You know something I don't know. Oh my God, you guys, I'm telling you, this absolutely works every single time. I've never seen it not work. I never tell you like do exactly as I do, but I'm going to tell you with this one, it works like across the board. You can use other things like, come on, love me. Show me you love me. Come on, show me some love. Or come on, flirt with me. Like, show me how cute and flirty you are. So these are words that you can use to help them get them there. But notice the words that I use aren't the most important part. It's the vocal intonations that's the most important part. I'm going to give you an example, okay? Y'all are going to laugh at me. I don't care because I'm not in the fear place. Here we go. We're going to do it again, okay? So he wants you to look at me like, oh my God, you're a monkey. You're a little monkey, and there's a banana in that tree that you want. And I want you to climb up that tree and get that banana. Yeah, go get that banana. Show me how much you like that banana. What? I'm talking about monkeys and bananas. What? Like, you're like, what are you talking about, Denise? But it felt the same. Let me know in the comments if that felt the same for you guys. It feels the same. Yeah, you want that freaking banana, right? You want that banana. So our vocal intonation, the way that we move our bodies, the way that we demonstrate for our clients, the way we do it unabashedly with confidence makes all the difference in the world. Okay. So we got that part down. Okay. Okay. So while we're directing and demonstrating for your clients, this body language, you really have to use that vocal intonation that actually matches the emotion. We talked about that already. It's really important. And then finally, make sure that you've given their hands a job. You guys know posed hands. I don't want to see posed hands. They're the first thing that kill emotion in images. So you want to give the hands a job to do. Don't pose them so that the tension in the body is actually released and they can connect with the emotion and the body language in a very natural way. As soon as you're like posing hands, posing hands, posing hands, all kinds of crazy shit starts happening that totally fucks with the emotions that we're trying to work with. Give your hands a job. You guys, I'm giving you gold right now. I hope that you're really like soaking this up. Soak it up because I'm giving you gold here. This shit makes a difference. It totally makes a difference. Okay, so here we go. I have not three students, but I have three of our group members who are going to come on with me. And I'm going to bring Melissa on first because she's first in the queue. Melissa, I just saw her make a face like, oh shit, here we go. So I'm going to bring Melissa on first, and I am going to coach Melissa for Coy flirtation. And I want every single one of you to do it with me. And in the comments, can you guys please just pump Melissa up and tell her like you're here for it. She's in a safe space. You guys are fucking proud of her because I'm really proud of her. It takes a lot to come on and do this. So let's give Melissa a whole bunch of freaking love right now. So we're going to stop this presentation and I am going to bring Melissa on.
Hi.
Hey, hi. I want to thank you again so much for doing this. I want to say seriously, what I talked about earlier, being brave and actually doing
Thank
this,
you.
you're doing it. And I'm
Yeah.
super proud of you for stepping outside of your comfort zone and trying something different.
Thank
So
you.
we're going to, and everybody's super proud of you. Look at that. They're like, woo, go
Hi,
Melissa.
everyone.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start, babe, because I always start with this.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you sit on the edge of your seat, okay?
You got
And
it.
I'm going to have you sit on your vagina. I've been corrected about this. I've been told it's actually a vulva, not a vagina. But
Yeah.
everybody just gets the meaning vagina. So we're going to sit
Gotcha.
with a big arch in our back, okay? And we're going to put our hands on our knees. And I just want you to follow me, and I want you to breathe through your nose and start moving the shoulders back and forth with your arms going up and down your knees. And breathe with me. I want to hear it. Everybody else in the audience, do it with us. And then start taking that chin down. Yeah, girl, get a little flirty with me. Come on, mama, bring it. Yeah. Again. Beautiful. And now I want you to take this right hand and I just want you to bring it across your forehead, just like this with me. Good. And bring it down your cheek. And I want you to look up at me, baby, like you know something I don't know. Yeah. And a little giggly with me and tilt that head. Yes. And bring me all of that love. Good. And now bring it down into your chest. Just kind of touch at the décolleté. Oh, and look down with that. Big deep breath with it. And then right back to me, nice and flirty. Good girl. You're doing fucking amazing. That was so good. Can I ask you, how did that feel in your body?
Oh, good. I have actually had a shoot with one of your students before.
Oh,
Um, and so I know that I'm familiar that you make people feel good. And by extension, your students make their clients feel good.
oh, that makes my
So
heart so incredibly happy. Let me ask
thank
you
you.
this.
Yeah,
You feel brave enough to coach me?
sure.
Okay, let's
Sure.
do
I
that.
actually love this. I'm neurodiverse. So for me, this is very out of my comfort zone. So this is great because I'm usually like drill start like a mistress almost.
Yeah, yeah.
So bringing that register down is going to be a little different for me. Okay. So Denise, I need you to sit on the very edge of your seat for me. All right, I want you to have it so like your butt is right on the bottom. You're gonna put your knees right on your hands on your knees for me.
Okay.
I want you to just kind of start like moving your arms just a little bit. Bring your chin down. I want you
Okay.
to start looking up at me through those beautiful lashes.
Mm.
You're gonna give me a little smile. I want you to tell me with your eyes, with your face, that you know something I don't know.
Oh, girl.
Oh, let me see it. You're going to bring your hand up, sweep it across those bangs, push that hair, play with the hair across the face a little bit. Just
Mm.
keep giving you that little knowing smile. And then I want you to play
Beautiful.
with that neck. You've got that gorgeous long neck. Use those fingertips to just stroke across your chest. Great. You're doing awesome.
Ah, you did amazing, babe. Your
Thanks.
vocal intonation was solid. You actually showed me what I needed to do so I wasn't left hanging feeling like, what do I do next? Right? Like you gave me,
Good.
you went in it with me, you
Thank you.
dived in with me. So that was good. I'm super
Thank you
freaking
so much.
proud of you. Like big,
Thanks.
big applause for Melissa. That was amazing. Good job,
Thank you.
babe. You killed it. Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you so
I
much
appreciate
for
it.
being here and doing this. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to have you hold tight until the end
Of
of this
course.
just to see if there are any questions from the group that maybe you can
Absolutely.
answer. So I'm going to put you back in the green room.
Okay.
And we're
Thanks.
going to go ahead and bring Lindsay in. You did amazing. Awesome job.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey, Lindsay.
Hi.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
Okay. So I'm going to coach you now as well. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our little hands and we're going to bring them to the back of our hair. And we're going to pull that hair forward. And I want you to look at me and I want you to look at my facial expression and I want you to mimic that. There we go. Let's do it again. Pull that hair forward. Take that chin down. I want you looking at me like, hey, girl, hey. Give it, yes, sweetie, yes. And then I want you to lean into this. And I want you to make that noise as you lean in. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And now we're going to take a nice big deep breath. We're going to take our hands from our knees and we're going to rub them up our body and just. And the hands are going to come up our body into our hair and above our head. And just let go of that tension and back down. Gorgeous. Now I want you to take those hands asymmetrically and just play with them in your hair. And I want you to look at me like, hey, I know something you don't know. And then I want you to turn to the side just a little bit and then whip that chin right back to me like, come on, let's play. Come on, girl, let's play. Go ahead and take that hair out of your face for me. Come on, let's play. Beautiful. A nice, coy little smile. Like, I want you to look, but I'm not sure if you're supposed to. Yeah. Darling. Perfect. And now let's move our hair right out and let's come into our collarbone. Let's do that. So let's just pull and let's grab a bra strap and let's bring one forward and get that chin to that shoulder and come on down with it. And you know something I don't know. Come on, show me, sweetie. Yeah, show me all of that coy, flirty, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And then let's ruffle that hair again. Let's just get it going. Let's get all nice and cute and playful. Yes, Perfect. Yeah. And then we're gonna bring that hand around into the hair and on our face and to our lips with that smile, like, come on, come and play with me. Yeah. Oh my god, you're killing it. That's so good. Babe. Good job. You did amazing.
I'm like red.
It can be a little nerve-wracking the first time that we do it, but you did amazing. In the comments, you guys let her know how she did. Like, kudos to you, woman. How did it feel? And be honest.
So I've done my very, very first boudoir session I ever did as a client, which actually kind of got me into the realm of boudoir because I've been a photographer for other things for so many years. And I remember leaving that session after doing things very similar to this. Like the whole, one of my most favorite pictures, I literally have like my finger in my mouth, and it was just like, just from here up, wasn't really anything else. But I remember thinking, oh my God, that is not me. I can't believe I look like that. And walking out of that session on cloud nine and just feeling like $1,000,000. And like, that has been my mission ever since, to make every woman feel the way that I felt. And like, my biggest goal with boudoir is making these women see what we see when we look at them. So if we can show them what we want, then they're going to show us what we're looking for. And then they're going to see what we're looking at as well. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but
No, that absolutely makes sense, honey. We go around, I talk about this in class. We go around all the time with like this self-perception of who we are. So Denise is going to go into another quick story. My daughter was about 15 years old. And she's 30 now. I was in the bathroom and I was getting ready, and she was in the bathroom getting ready as well. We've got big bathroom, double mirrors, all the stuff. So we're both getting ready, right? And all of a sudden I see her going like, and she like keeps doing it. Like, so I'm seeing this in my peripheral vision. And eventually I looked over and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And she's like, imitating you. And I was like, I don't do that shit. And she was like, yeah, you do. And I was like, no, I do not. And she was like, oh, hell yes, you do. And I was like, shut up, 15-year-old, and get the hell out of my bathroom. Like, scoot, child, right? And so she walked away, and I was like, that's ridiculous. I don't do that shit, you know? Years later, and she would always tease me. She always teases me about it. She always goes at me. And I'm like, shut up, Sakar. We have a very good relationship, right? And one day I was getting ready in the bathroom and I realized, like, I did the whole, and I actually widened my stance. So I spread my legs apart. My bathroom mirror doesn't show me anything from like mid-waist down, but I still spread my legs apart, put my hands on the counter, and I pushed a shoulder forward, and I was like, and I was like, oh shit, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. Right, damn it. And in that moment, I realized I have a perception of who I am. My whole life, I've had to be very strong. I had to protect myself, and I had to protect the people who are around me. When I walk by a mirror, I show myself a bad bitch because that's who I have to be. I have to be strong. And so that whole like, that fierce confidence thing is like, don't fuck with me and don't get in my way.
Yeah.
Right? That is not all of who I am. That is just a small part of who I am. But I never get to see the other parts of me. I never get to see a lot of the things that you guys experience when you're interacting with me, or the people who I have relationships with and love me, or the vet who I interact with, or the barista at the coffee shop. Like, I don't show myself that stuff in the mirror. All I show myself is this one small facet of my being that I feel safe with. And I think this holds true for all of us. We walk by the mirror and we show ourselves. Stephanie Wells, who's one of my master students and alumni, the two of us together in a mirror getting ready is ridiculous. Stephanie, I'm doing all of the And Stephanie's doing the like all of this stuff because her whole shtick is she's like cute, right? That's what she gets by on. I get by on the I'm strong. She gets by on the I'm cute. You watch us together and it's like, this is a circus, the two of us together. But the point is, our clients do the same things and they don't have permission to do those things like in a safe place.
Mm-hmm.
And they have no idea how fucking beautiful they are when they're moving through the world.
Yeah.
And we have the opportunity to learn and understand that body language and be able to show it to them so they can mirror it back to us and they can actually get in touch with those feelings in a space where there's no shame
Mm-hmm.
and there's no guilt and there's no you should be's and you shouldn't be's. It's just, I'm here and I'm going to feel all of the feelings that are inside of me. And then we get to show them they're not just how good their ass looks.
Yeah.
We want to do that, but we get to show them the beautiful humanity that's inside of them when we understand body language and how to coach and direct for it.
And then they get to take that back out into the world and change lives.
Make the world a better place. Yeah, it's amazing. It's just, dude, it's just this trickle down effect. I'm like, I wholeheartedly believe that every single person needs to take, every single portrait photographer absolutely has to take this course because it is such an integral part of what we're doing. And it is the largest missing piece.
Yeah.
We're not models. We're photographers.
Right.
We're not commercial photographers who are shooting models.
Mm-hmm.
We're shooting consumers who are scared to death. And so learning how to do this is everything. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Oh.
So vulnerable and so incredibly brave and coming on and doing this. I'm really super proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for letting me be on here. This is amazing.
Yeah, big applause for Lindsay. Yay. We're super
Thank
proud of
you.
you. You're welcome, baby. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Okay, so next we're going to bring in Brittany. Brittany, are you ready? Give me a thumbs up, girl. Okay. Okay, so now we have Brittany with us.
Hold on 1 second.
That's okay. We're used to this.
Baby, I'm doing something. What do you need?
So
You want to say hello to everybody?
Hi, handsome. Maybe
Okay,
he
go to
wants
bed.
to do it with us.
Give me a kiss. Love you. Good night.
Aw,
I
sweet.
tried to tell you something.
Okay, tell me. Hurry up.
But no, I really lost my green coat because I want to comb my hair.
It's in the drawer, isn't it?
I looked at every single drawer and I definitely didn't even find it.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So while Brittany is doing that, I'm going to coach you guys. How about that? You guys want to get coached? You guys want to do it with me? Let me know in the comments. I know her little guy was precious, but you guys need to let me know in these comments. Let's do it. That's what I like to hear. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. The only way I'm going to do it with you guys is if you promise to come on and tell me how it feels when we're done. Yeah? Okay. So I want everybody to sit on the edge of their chair right now. We're all going to sit on the edges of our chair. Yep. Okay. We're going to lean all the way forward. And just breathe out. Just let it go. We're trying to let go of all that anxiety and fear right now, and breathing really helps. Here we go again. And when you breathe out, I want you to lean into it. And when you breathe in, pull back. Breathe out. Beautiful. And again. And then that breathing out. Good. And now I want you to roll your shoulders nice and slowly. And just bring a beautiful little smile onto your face while you're doing that. And just connect with your body. Feel all your parts. Know that every single one of them are perfect. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. Everything about you is exactly the way it's supposed to be. Perfect. Now I want you to take that hair and I want you to pull it forward. If you don't have hair, that's okay. I want you to bring your hands down your face. Down your chest. And I want you to look up at me with your hands on your knees and roll those shoulders. And show me. Yeah. Show me you know something I don't know. Perfect. And bring that hand into the hair or across your face and cover half that face and look down and then back up at me. Cute. Yes. And then down your neck. Perfect. Good job. And now we're going to open up nice and open. And we're going to get into that chest. We're going to pull the shoulder forward. That chin comes down. We can bring that finger right around our face and up to our lips. And I want you to show me here. Ooh, you know something I don't know. Yeah, you do. Come on. Show me that little secret. And leaning forward with it. Coming back and just feeling how good everything feels in your body and connecting with that emotion. Yes, beautiful. Chin to shoulder and then eyes back to me, nice and flirty. Oh, this hand in our face, like we're a little shy. But really, we're not. And we're strong. And we're safe. And we're magnificent. Yes, guys. Good. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to bring Sierra or Brittany back on now. And then you guys are going to let me know how that felt in your body. But first, we're going to coach Brittany. And then you guys are going to let me know how that felt in your body. Okay? Are you ready, my love?
Yes. Sorry.
That's totally okay. We're so used to this with COVID and all the distractions. So okay. Totally okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit on the edge of your seat, my love. So yep. We're going to sit right on the edge of our seat and we're going to put a nice big arch in our back. Yep. And now you're going to put your hands on your knees and I want you to relax your body and I just want you to like wiggle. Nice and fun. Big smile on your face and wiggle. Again, yeah, and wiggle some more. Wiggle. Good. And I want you to lean forward. Yeah, just like that. And then a big deep breath in as you're coming back. And then leaning forward with it. Beautiful. And start rolling those shoulders nice and cute and pulling that chin down. Keep breathing. And then back in. Yeah. And now I want you to come nice and tight and close to the camera because I want to see more of that beautiful face of yours. Beautiful. And I want you to bring that chin down and I want you to show me that you have a secret. Take this hand and just pull that hair right behind your ear and cup your face with it and be like, yeah, gorgeous. And then down across your face. And down here. And then that chin comes back down and you're like, ooh, back to that secret. I can't show you too much. I'm just going to show you a little. You can take the back of your thumb and slide it across your lips. So take this thumb, slide it, and then keep that chin down and be like, yeah. Show me that secret. Show me you love me. Come on, give me some sugar. Show me it's okay to come in and play with you. Like I am welcome to come and play with you. Put that hand in your hair. We're going to play and have fun. Beautiful. And now big hands up like this, and a hand around the face. Beautiful. And back down. Gorgeous. And now let's tug at our wardrobe a little bit. Let's do something a little bit different. Let's just kind of pull and roll those shoulders and keep that chin down. Nice and cute and flirty. Come on, show me you want to play with me. I want to see it. Show me you want to play. Yeah. Come in even closer to me. Come closer to the camera for me and bring that chin down for me and just give me all that sugar. Take that hand and bring it right under your chin and just give me all the sugar, my love. Good. Into the side of your face. Back down again. Nice and coy. Good God, woman. You look beautiful. Yes. That was gorgeous. Yay. How did that feel in your body?
Good.
It feels good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a little different when we're doing it for the first time, but the more we do it, the more comfortable we get with it and the better we get at it. Everyone's saying you did awesome. Yeah, let's give her a big round of applause. Good job. Oh, that pose right there. We're like this. And I just want you to tilt that chin just a little bit with it. And then eyes right back to me like, hey, girl. Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's so beautiful. And that was something that was naturally inside of you that we could just pull right out. And it's not just about how good our boobs look in lingerie. That's nice. But it's so much more about those beautiful things that are inside of us. That's what makes our images come to life.
Yeah.
Lingerie, the sets, all that stuff, those are nice to haves. But without the emotion in it, they end up being just really flat. And the client experience isn't just what it needs to be. So, having been coached directly by me, is there anything that you want to say to classmates that are watching this, like how it felt, if they should try it? Was it that scary? Was it okay?
No, honestly, I feel like it felt natural. At first it's a little awkward, but when you start feeling yourself, that sounds weird.
No,
but
we say that all the time. Feel
yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, but it feels normal. But I can definitely see how some clients, if you feel awkward saying it or coaching it, they would feel awkward. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I first started doing it, it was a little weird. Because I'm always I'm really shy, but I'm not shy. But when it comes to anything sexual, I get shy. This might be too much information, but
No,
whatever.
never.
My past relationships, they made me feel like shit, but then they would want me to be verbal in sexual things, but I felt awkward. So
Yeah.
I feel for me, it's a little bit awkward, but you made me not feel awkward. So I feel you have to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So if you're not comfortable, then your client's not going to be comfortable.
How many of our clients come to us with issues like that, where they just don't feel safe showing that side of themselves because they've been oppressed by someone or by the world in general? And just to be clear with you guys, we don't always have to use words. Let me do this again really quick. Brittany, I just want you to follow me, okay? I'm not going to use any words. I'm just going to use sounds. If some of us are uncomfortable with using words, there are so many different ways to do this. There is no right way. There is no wrong way. There's just the way that works for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Just going to mirror me, okay? Yeah. Perfect. And again. And now let's open up here. Chin down. Good. We can get the same thing just by showing. If we're not comfortable with the words, we can tell our clients, okay, so I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do this. And you're in totally a safe space. And I'm going to show you the body language that's going to let you connect with some of those emotions that maybe are hard to get in touch with. And we're going to create a beautiful experience that's authentic and real. And it's really your insides, right?
Yeah.
It's important. It's super important. I'm going to go ahead and bring Lindsay back in, and I'm going to go ahead and bring Melissa back in. I just want to ask you guys again how it felt and if you have any takeaways from this right now. We can start with Melissa.
Oh, it felt really natural. Like, first of all, you have a lovely, soothing voice, and especially when you bring down that pitch or bring up that pitch, it was just like, okay, so this is just hanging out with a girlfriend. It makes it feel like, okay, we're about to keep practicing how we would kiss when we were teenagers, like,
Yeah.
So we're practicing those looks that we would want for like attracting a paramour,
Yeah.
So it was very, very easy.
That's beautiful. And we all can do this, you guys. We just need to learn the body language and become comfortable in feeling those feelings ourselves and expressing those emotions in ourselves, and then creating that safe space for our clients. But it is doable. How about you, Lindsay?
So, Brittany, I'm an extroverted introvert. I'm someone who can be all out and then I'd take like 2 to 3 days to recharge after. So I understand. I also was in an abusive marriage before, so I understand everything that you said. And that is something too. Sometimes that struggle is a struggle with me, is making sure that I am not triggering anyone. And if I can remain that safe space and I can emulate or not, maybe not emulate, but if I can show and then they can emulate and I'm confident, it just will come right back. And
Yeah.
so Denise, your ability to be the strong one and let me follow along with you, that was very, very freeing, because I didn't have to think. You showed me what I needed to do and then I just did it.
What you just said is golden. You guys, it is not our clients' job to be comfortable in front of our cameras. When we talk about difficult clients, it's bullshit. There's no such thing. It's our job to create that space and to know and understand all of these emotive states and to be able to live in them with confidence and demonstrate them to our clients with confidence so that they feel safe to tap into their like innermost wondrous like world inside as well. And so nail on head, sweetheart, it's what we give them is what we're going to get back.
Exactly.
End of story. And you have to know the body language in order to do it. You guys were amazing. I want to thank every single one of you. Again, people on here, if we can give them a big, like, huge round of applause for doing this, because this was not easy. And then I'm going to see if you guys have any questions that you want to direct to Melissa, Lindsay, or Brittany. Can you please put them in the comments for me now so that we can answer them? And then after we do that, I'm going to let you guys ask me some questions, and then we'll finish off this presentation so you guys can get day. Let's see if anybody has anything. I think they're just saying you guys are awesome so far. And I couldn't agree with them more. You guys are amazing. You did awesome. They're telling you great job. Thank you, ladies. Awesome. I'm just now starting to own my power after some personal crap. So this was just fucking amazing. Awesome. You all did amazing. All of you were awesome. Okay, I don't think they have questions for you. They're just saying you guys are badasses, and I can't agree anymore. You guys are amazing. Crystal said, how do you avoid the double chin?
Sometimes you can't.
I have one for sure.
Yeah, sometimes you can't, but those are the images that we like call out if we need to. And that's something that I talk about in class an awful lot. How many times does it take to really not feel stupid doing it? That's more of a question for me. Someone said, I can't believe how much you all got into it and let yourselves be vulnerable in front of 70 strangers. Amazing.
Well,
Good
now that
job.
I know how many it was.
Now we know how many.
Sorry, lady. Sorry. Okay, so I think a lot of these questions, actually, one was for Melissa. It says, Melissa, being a funny person, I'm real uncomfortable acting silly. How did you feel when Denise led you through it?
So humor is a defense mechanism for me, but that means having to remember not to go to self-deprecation. So when Denise led me first, I just really, I parrot, and that's part of my brain just being wired a little differently. So I really just parroted everything Denise said to me. And I was doing it just as much as she was when I was leading her, and that helped quite a bit. Because I was actively demonstrating exactly what I wanted. The words matched the emotion that I was giving and hoping to get back from her while I was demonstrating. And Denise obviously is going to do what Denise does, which is amazing. So you don't have to be funny. You can just say like, all right, this is the exact instruction, but make sure you're doing it while you're leading, at least the first time. And then before you bring up the camera, you're going to do it and then bring up the camera to do it a second time and just say the words this time without obviously doing the motion. I saw somebody else talking about that in the comments.
Yeah, someone was just asking. So we're gonna pretend like my little Valentino blush is my camera. Okay. So girls, can you follow me again really quick so I can demonstrate this for them? So I'm actually gonna put my camera down. So here's Denise in her session. I'm putting my camera down. Okay, everybody. I want us on the edge of our chairs. Awesome. And I want us to just roll those shoulders back and forth. Yep. And I want you guys to give me some sugar. Come on. Come forward with a little bit of sugar for me. Yep. Eyes right to me. Yeah. Give me some flirty. Show me you know something I don't know. Yeah. And now that hand to the side of your face. Beautiful. Back down. Good. Does it feel good? Does that feel fun? Yeah, it feels good. Big smiles, nice and flirty. Show me you know something I don't know. Come on, you're doing amazing. Super proud of you. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. Okay, awesome. So we're going to go through that again, and I'm going to take pictures while we're doing it, okay? So I want you to come forward. Yep, come forward and bring that chin down. Eyes to me. Snap, 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 snap. Chin down. Eyes right back to me, right there. And show me you know something I don't know. Show me that. There we go. And then I get my shots. And then I'll move and hand into the hair and face down. And then, oh, nice and flirty right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, keep moving that. Good. And move the other shoulder for me. Perfect. And drop that down and just play with that hair and show me you know something I don't know. I'm shooting the whole time I'm talking. I do not shut up. I keep shooting. So I will demonstrate before I pick my camera up. And then once I pick my camera up, I keep moving. I keep talking. I'll pull my hand in my hair. If I feel like someone's not following me, which I saw that there was a little bit of struggling happening once I brought my Valentino blush up, then I moved my blush to the side in case you guys didn't see that. And then I did it again. And then when I saw I was getting what I wanted, I brought that camera right back up, or the Valentino blush, whatever, camera blush. What if you guys don't have Valentino blushes, you should all go get them. Okay. Because they're like so pigmented and amazing and beautiful colors. Anyway, so it's a coach for it. And then once you have your client in that space, it's the pull that camera up and then keep talking and keep going and keep moving and hold that vibe for them and keep that chin down and peek out from behind the camera every now and then and be like, girl, you're killing it, right? So keep with the flirty. Like, oh my God, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. Some more. Give me some more sugar, right? And so it's a lot of that. It's a lot of this. What you give them, they're going to give you back. And the more you feed them, the more that they're going to output. And it's just, oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful having those intimate connections with your clients. It's like, oh, there's nothing prettier. There's nothing, to me, there's few things in the world. There's nothing in the world more beautiful than loving. And this is definitely a form of loving. And this is gorgeous, intimate connections. It's not like I have this pose book with like 70 poses that I'm going to pose that are going to show their bodies in a beautiful way. We do want to do that for them, but we also want to bring who they are to it. Otherwise, and I'm going to say something really controversial right here, and some people are going to get mad, and I don't even give a fuck, because if you get mad at me, you don't get it. Otherwise, we're objectifying them. We're not giving them the agency to be who they want to be. Now, with that being said, if I have a client who comes in and just wants bodyscapes, then that's what I'm going to give her because she should have agency over her session. But usually clients want to experience the emotions as well. They don't want just good tits and ass shots. They actually want to see who they are and how beautiful it is. And when we skip that part and we just focus on their bodies, we're objectifying their bodies. Let's show them all the beautiful things that are inside of them. Let's let them see like how beautifully they move through the world. That's what we do as boudoir photographers. That's what the industry should be. And I am on a fucking mission to make that happen. So I want to thank every single one of you for being on with me. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to move y'all back into the green room because I'm going to try and answer questions and get through the rest of the presentation so everyone can get about their day. Because I've already done this for an hour and 15 minutes. Whoops, Denise always goes long. You guys were awesome. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You guys were incredible. Okay, so we're going to move back into presentation mode. You guys give me a second to move things along so I can get my screen sharing happening again. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Oh dear, where did my StreamYard go? There I am. Okay, I lost myself for a second. Such a dork. Okay, so I am going to go back to sharing my screen. Share that screen. Share. Okay. Hang on a second, kids. Cancel. And close that. I don't think you guys need to see my bank account. My bank was open. Okay, so share screen. Share screen, share screen, share screen. There we go. Okay, so we did it. We did it. We did it with them and we did it together. Okay, so we did it. We did it. So if you don't know it, you guys, you can't show it. So everything I've taught you today, I want you to practice in a mirror what Coy, this is really important, feels like. I want you to practice what it feels like. And then what the body language looks like with it. And if you practice this and learn how this feels and looks, you can truly direct your clients with confidence and not simply tell them to give you canned responses and a session that's not full. I want to give them the fullness of this experience. So, super important always, and I mean always, direct with complete confidence so that you put your client at ease and give them the space to let go and connect with those parts of themselves without feeling silly, without being stupid. So many of us feel like it's silly or it's wrong to be feminine or to feel pleasure or to experience longing or desire or to be coy and flirty. We've been taught so much by the world around us, sometimes our parents, sometimes our peers, that these things are wrong. They're not wrong. They're part of the human condition. They're okay. We need to reverse those limiting beliefs in our clients. We need to give them that space to connect and be free. And remember, you're the expert. It is not your client's job to take a beautiful photo. It's not. And we're not trained models and we're not trained in body language. So sign up for Strip Down. What are you waiting for? Sign up for Strip Down. That it needs to happen. If you're a boudoir photographer, you need to do this. If you're a portrait photographer, you need this in your life. I promise you it is a game changer. And I'm so not sorry that I'm selling to you right now because it's that fucking important. Okay, so there are so many emotions that we can coach for in a session. We can coach for joy. We can coach for longing. We can coach for desire, vulnerability, confidence, pleasure, coy flirtation, and then all of the bleeds, because these do bleed together. Absolutely. We're complex humans. We do not feel one thing at a time. I'll teach you what each one of them looks like, and then we're going to explore all the bleeds of them as well. Okay, so now let's talk about the Coy Challenge rules, because this is a really exciting part, because one of you is going to win a scholarship. So this is the part where our little ears perk up and we listen, okay? I want you to use your super freaking rad skills that I've just given you to practice with a client, a friend, or even yourself. But let me make this really, really clear. Please do not overcomplicate this. I don't care if you take a selfie of yourself in sweats and a top knot. This does not have to be a big production shoot. You don't have to find a client to go into the studio and shoot it with. You can shoot it on your partner. You can shoot it on anyone who's, over age. You can shoot it on your neighbor. You can shoot it on someone you're in PTA with. I don't care. They can be they're fully clothed, totally fine. Better for the group because I won't get flagged. It doesn't matter. Or you can just do it yourself. You could just do a selfie of yourself doing it. And a really cool way to get selfies of yourself doing this is to set up your camera on video and just go through all of the Coy feelings and then pull stills from it. So that's something that you can do as well. And then you're going to post the photo in here in this group, in the stripped down free group. The link to the group is up here. And you're going to use the hashtag Coy22 so that we can find you. Okay. So make sure you get this done before June 23rd, because that's when the Coy Challenge ends. I want you to share the love by adding at least one friend to the Strip Down Art of Emotion Facebook group. You're going to have to do that in order to be entered to win. And then the winner is going to be announced live on June 23rd at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it is going to be a random drawing that we do. If you have already signed up for the course, we will refund your online course investment if you are randomly chosen as one of the people. So even if you've signed up, do it. Let's do it. Let's all do it. Do it and do it and do it. Put in multiple entries. Like, do it as much as you can. Practice it so that you can go do this with your clients. Like, it's so important, you guys. It's so important that we give them better experiences, that we elevate the industry, that we elevate our work, and that we're rooted in our confidence. That's what I want you guys to do. Okay, so how exactly does this translate to you and your clients? You're going to learn how to lead. You are going to learn how to stand out. You're going to become confident in your abilities to create. You're going to create experiences for your clients like nobody else is doing. You're going to become more successful in every way. When you're doing this, you're stronger. Your sales are going to go through the roof. We don't often talk about that in Strip Down, about how high your sales go. You start creating so much variety and so much emotional connections that your sales go through the roof without any additional marketing. And your referrals, like, they skyrocket because people have such incredible experiences with you. And you must master the art and science of body language in order to direct your clients, which means you really should be signing up for the course. But get your entries in for that free drawing. Okay. I also want to let you guys know that I'm going to be having a slumber party. It's going to be super fun. So I want you to mark your calendar and get ready to party with me. You're going to need to have pajamas for this. Just saying. So I want you to join us on June 17th at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for fun prizes, huge savings, and some special bonuses. So I can't wait to see you guys there in your jammies. We're going to have some contests going on about taking pictures of yourself in your jammies too. This is going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. Okay, so now it is Q&A time. So I'm going to come back on. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I'm back. And I'm here to answer any questions. Whoa. Hang on a second. I did something wonky. Let's try moving over here. Okay. So I'm going to put my glasses on. And I am going to answer any questions that you guys have. So if you want to drop me some questions, now's the time to do it. And I will go back through the post and I will try and answer questions that you guys asked while I was busy coaching. But if you guys have any questions, let me know now. Oh, Colleen texted me some questions. Okay. How do you translate for masculine men? Super easy. So they have all of the same. There's this misnomer that men don't have the same emotions that we do. Bullshit. They totally do. do they express them a little bit differently? They do. So like coy for a boy would be like, hey girl, right? So maybe a little bit more masculine poses, but still like, hey, or maybe like, hey. So I mean, there's a ton of ways, and there's a whole module in Strip Down on Shooting Men where we talk about all of this. So hopefully that was helpful. Yeah, try it with your husband. If you have a hard time doing this, how do you let your guard down to be able to do it yourself, to be able to show your client how to do it? I feel very awkward when I was just following along and I don't want to translate to my clients. That's a really good question, Amber. You have to know that there's nothing wrong. I know that we've been programmed to feel like there's all kind of things wrong with being feminine, with feeling desire, with experiencing pleasure, with experiencing joy, with experiencing longing, all of that kind of stuff. But there is nothing wrong with it. We've been programmed to think that, and it's all bullshit. It's just part of the human condition. We were built that way. So how can it be wrong? It's beautiful. But we have to lean into that fear. And there's some work that we have to do to get there. I would say that the best way to get past this is by diving headfirst into the Strip Down workshop. I know that sounds like, oh, I'm just selling to you, but it's the damn truth. Like, we do a lot of emotional work and like getting rid of our own baggage so that we can show up for our clients, because it's not fair for us to bring our baggage into the client workshop or into the client sessions. But I think also just staying engaged and active in the group, and working slowly to get past it, that's going to help you. But the course is going to be the biggest help. So Brittany Hakrib says, do you have any tips for when no matter what you say or demonstrate, people don't change their eyes? Like they're trying too hard to give sexy eyes and hating you say or do, ask the eyes to stay the same. I'm so confused about this question. Brittany, I'm going to actually hit you up privately on that one. Ray Lee. Hey, Ray Lee, what's up? How do you avoid a double chin when you're moving around and having their chin down? So we know that some of the images we get, there are going to be double chins in, but reminding our clients to push that chin out and down and elongating that is going to help us. I can do it, and I've got double chin. So this is something that we can totally do. Amber Nicole, I feel awkward doing it. Would you recommend doing it in the mirror for a while to get comfortable with it? Yes. Please practice in the mirror. Please, please, please. Practice how it feels. I want you to just be really present with how it feels in your body. This is going to negate some of the stuff where you feel like it's wrong or it's bad or it's awkward or it's uncomfortable, because once you start feeling how good it feels to be in touch with those emotions, you're like, how can this possibly be wrong? Right? Like it feels so incredibly good. Let's see. There's so many questions popping up. It's not even funny. Wow. Okay, so the eye thing. I guess I think what you guys are asking me is that clients are just giving you can someone confirm this question for me? Okay, sorry, I had to ask what to do when no matter what you direct the clients, leave their eyes the same look as if they're trying to hold these sexy eyes that aren't actually coming across as genuine. They're doing everything else, but the eyes just don't change with the emotion. So then what I would do is go through breathing exercises with them to let them get in touch with their body. I'm also very honest with my clients. So I'll let my clients know, it feels like you're not relaxing. I want you to go ahead and breathe with me. We're going to do a breathing exercise. So we're just going to, and then we're gently going to open our eyes. And I call it playing chicken with them. So I will keep going through the emotion with them and trying to soften their eyes. It takes a little bit of work, but it's absolutely worth it. If we're getting that, like, with everything, and we can't get a right? We know that we haven't gotten them to a place where they feel safe and confident. So then we need to take a step back and get them to the place where they feel safe expressing their feelings and emotions with us. So that would be my answer for that. Let's see. Put your favorite tunes on that make you happy when you practice. Yeah, that's super important. I don't ever play what my clients want to hear. I always play what I need to hear because I'm the one leading the session. How can I get my clients to take this seriously? I feel like they'll think I'm being silly. Let me ask you a question, Facebook user, because I don't know your name. Did you feel like I was being silly? So whoever wrote that to me, answer that question. Do you feel like I was being silly? I'm waiting for the answer. I guarantee you this. If you prep your clients properly, which is something that I teach you how to do in Strip Down, huge module on that, they're not going to feel like you're being silly. They're going to know that you're genuine and authentic and that you're trying to help them get in touch with those feelings that they've repressed or they feel uncomfortable doing. I mean, it was me. My name is Ashley. I didn't think you were being silly, but when I tried it with a client, they seemed to think I was playing around. So part of that is in prep. Part of that is expressing to them that we're going to go into this safe place where we can do this. And we talk a lot more about that in the Strip Down course. Let's see. Brittany said, I've had it happen twice. One kept giving me the scowl and I couldn't get anything else. Brittany, I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes there are clients who have so many walls up, we just can't get past them. But that is the exception and not the rule. Let's see. Okay, so Melissa, I'm open. My clients all know I take a minute to look at any about my watch a video in my group. I do understand the concern, so I'm just super open to that. This is for them. The way they're going to feel, it helps a lot. I have a client. Okay, that's good. Leaning into the fear is going to be my biggest struggle. Tara, you can do it. We don't grow outside of our comfort zones, period. Fear is going outside of your comfort zone. And we just don't grow when we don't go outside of our comfort zones. In Strip Down, you are going to have a tremendous amount of people who are supporting you through the process. I am like any other educator within the industry. I am there. I am present. I am holding you up when you need it. I am picking you up when you fall. I am pulling you along by your hand when you need it. And now we have accountability ambassadors who are going to be there with you as well. And also we have a wellness and life coach who's going to be working with us. It's an additional cost, but it's really inexpensive. If you are really, really struggling, she's going to be there to support as well. But we got you covered. We got you, but you have to lean into that fear. Brittany says, Katie says, does this work in public? They may think it's silly when others are around. I don't give a shit if people think it's silly. This absolutely works in public. This was actually born in weddings. That's where I started using this because I am a wedding photographer. So I absolutely use this in public settings and people do totally fine. Like all of my groomsmen fall in love with me. My bridesmaids fall in love with me because you're taking all of the pressure off of them to like do this great job and you're actually coaching and directing them to do this. It totally works in public. You need to be confident. And if they start getting the giggles, you're just like, hey, there's nothing silly about this. I'm going to make you look amazing. You just need to follow me. I know what I'm doing. I got you. Come on. We got this together. So it totally works in public spaces. Okay, unless there are any other additional, like really pressing questions. I've been on out for an hour and 34 minutes now. I feel bad. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to go this long. Unless there are any additional pressing questions that you guys want me to answer, I'm going to let you go and I'm going to let you get to work on the Coy Challenge. So one of you can win a scholarship to strip down the confidence. I want that. Jennifer Lee Jackson, you can have it. It's theirs. It's here. It's yours for the taking. Tara, you're so welcome. What was the question, Sonia? There was a question. It was a good one. Okay, I'm going to wait on you. I want to be an ambassador for Strip Down. That would be so awesome because I love you so much. I love you too, Angela. Maybe if we get to big numbers and we need additional people. Colleen Shea, can you put Angela on the list? Because she is a badass with the methodology. Let's see. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are getting to work on it. Larissa, you're very welcome. You guys are super welcome. Okay, here's a question from Suma Jane Dark. As a queer person, I'm nervous about flirting with my clients, that I'll make them uncomfortable. Do you have any advice for getting over that feeling or practice that I can do? Suma, thank you for asking that question. I think that's a really, really important question. I shoot men all the time and I make it, well, not all the time, not enough, but I shoot men often enough. So I shoot the opposite sex as well, especially in wedding spaces, but also in the studio for boudoir. And I think in our prep, which is something that we cover really deeply in Strip Down, we let the clients know that this session is not about us. This session is about them and how we're going to make it an amazing experience for them and that we are going to connect on a really deep level. But there's never any like sexual overtones to it. Remember that flirting is kind of like a safe space and not you hitting on them. I've had many queer students within the course who have been incredibly successful, who are actually coming back for the course. One of them is an accountability ambassador. Perhaps putting you in her pod would be a good idea. One of the things that I tell my male photographers is that your clients know who they're booking. And our clients expect professionalism. They do not expect us to be hitting on them. And so if we are behaving in a professional manner, even if we're coaching for pleasure, even if we're coaching for desire, even if we're coaching for coy flirtation, if we've established why it is we're doing this and we're opening up this world for them, there should be no question about your professionalism and if you're hitting on them or not. What you do in the bedroom is what you do in the bedroom. It has absolutely nothing to do with the service that you are providing to your clients, with the heart that you have to serve, with the experience that you're giving them. And I'm sorry that you feel like you even have to feel that way, love, because it's bullshit. It's just shitty that you feel that way, and it hurts my heart that you would feel that way. But I'm here to tell you that your clients know and understand, especially if you set this up as a professional session where you're providing them this safe space. You got this. You absolutely got this, love, and we will help you through that journey. Absolutely help you through that journey. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I see people saying they're going to try it on their partners. That's going to be fun. Good luck. Nobody get pregnant. Okay. I think we've done it. I think that's it. Unless there are any other questions, thank you all so very much. You guys were amazing. And I will be seeing you. Oh, Suma, you're really welcome. And you know what? If you want to talk to me about this further, friend request me and feel free to give me a call. I'm more than happy to talk to you about this, like one-on-one. Like if I can help, I would love to. Okay. So yeah. Don't forget, Coy Challenge, get it done. We've dropped a link in there. Do it. Sign up for the course if you haven't. And we will see you guys very, very soon. Mwah! Bye, everybody.